Today we will be drawing and writing our own books. Our first task will be to divide our paper into 6 sections. This paper will serve as our storyboard, where we make a rough sketch of our ideas, including our characters, our setting, and our plot. In the first section, I will be drawing my cover. The cover is the outside page of a book. It often includes words and images that tell you what the story will be about. Here is an example of a cover from How the Turtle Got Its Shell. Next element for a story is your setting. The setting is where it will be taking place. In this example, the turtle's story is happening at the beach. Your story can take place in a classroom, in your home, or anywhere else that you choose. Your setting will remain the same throughout the story. Your story will also need characters. The characters are just who is in your book. They can be humans, animals, or inanimate objects. The final element to consider in your storyboard is the plot. The plot is simply what happens in your story. Do the characters get into an argument? Do they go to the store? Do they make a tough decision? What are they doing, and why are they doing it? This is a sketch of my storyboard. My front cover will be the door to the art room, and my characters will be art supplies. I'll also have a character that looks like me. After I had an idea for the setting, the characters, and the plot, I made a drawing from my rough draft. I used my neatest handwriting. I drew the objects using clean lines. I gave them faces so they would have their own personalities. And then I used supplies on hand to color in my story. Next, I used a piece of paper and a pair of scissors to create the book. I first folded the paper in half long ways. I then opened the paper up and folded it down horizontally. After this, I closed that paper again in half to make a book. But you can see when I tried to turn the pages, they were attached at the bottom. So I took my safety scissors and cut the side that was attached. After doing this, my book opened up into 6 sheets with an inside cover and a back page. Here I just trimmed off the extra so it looked neat. I now placed the drawings that I made for my story inside the book. You can see where I cut out my storyboard and glued it into my book, but you could also draw straight into it. Here's my finished story of the sad art room. The crayons say, "I miss the students," and the markers reply, "We do too." The desk says, "I miss the students," and the chair replies, "I do too." The paint also say, "I really miss the students." "Miss Owens," said the art supplies, "we miss the students." "Oh, I do too," she said. "Let's make them a card that says, 'Hopefully we will see you soon.'" Don't forget when you finish your stories to use a camera or a phone to take a picture of your work and upload it into Google. Because this is a book, there will be a lot of pages for you to upload, but it's important you attach them all. Make sure to leave your name and homeroom teacher in addition to the image of your work. I look forward to reading your stories and seeing your artwork. I hope you all have an awesome day.